Welcome, everybody, to Homerik. I'm your host, Ken Candelis, and I'm here to give you wonderful news. So, along the process of making this album, I wanted to inform you that, well, as we are in the process of completing the Circle of Dead Children, there is also a wonderful new thing that's been happening, and that is the start of the next album. Very exciting. So I'm super excited to say that all of the efforts that have been going into creating the Circle of Dead Children, the fruits of the labor are beginning to show into the progress of the subsequent chapters. So, it is without a doubt that I am very excited to talk about what will be the next album, right? So, let me just recap a little bit of what our current album is all about. The Circle of Dead Children is about Dante's Inferno. This is something I've mentioned many times to you before, and Dante will be progressing through the Inferno to find himself, find redemption for his sins, and the sort. After the Inferno, we will enter Purgatory. And Purgatory, in the original iteration of Dante's Purgatory from Alighieri, from way back in the medieval ages, was it's universally known as a pretty bland sort of type of story. However, Dante Alighieri and his mind was very fascinating in the concept of what was going to be Purgatory. Purgatory was all about the labor of the soul in order to earn their way towards heaven. And Dante must do the same. So I'm already been in the talks with our good friend Jonathan Kruk. Jonathan Kruk has been very gracious to offer his services to help write the next story. Super exciting news about that. Jonathan Kruk will be the narrator of The Circle of Dead Children, so you guys will get a chance to listen to his narrative voice, and man, it is encapsulating of everything an adventure needs. So without any more clues about all that, just know that Jonathan is really a very talented storyteller, and it is his job to be the storyteller of Homerik as well. So that is one of the bigger news that I wanted to share with you today. Otherwise, we've been sort of trucking along on the progress of the next album, and I wanted to share a little bit of that music with you today. So if I can just quickly go over to my documents here and find some mixes. Okay, so I'm going to play for you guys a little bit of an instrumental mix. Forgive me if it comes over to you as mono and not stereo. It's going to just be a little preview anyway. So I wanted to give you a sort of glimpse as to what the album's going to sound like. This is going to be the opening track, known as In the Lands of Hell. Okay. Here is its instrumental version. Here we go. There, I had myself muted. So there's a little preview of that for you there, about 2.5 minutes into the song. The song is roughly about 4.5 minutes. Really, really wonderful guitar playing by my good friend Jason Stallworth. Go check him out. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'd love to know what you're into in this album. And this is definitely one of the more musical songs on the album. There are a lot more heavy parts that obviously was starting to ramp up, but we didn't quite get there. Nonetheless, In the Lands of Hell is the opener for the album, sort of to draw the audience in and sort of set you into our world. That being said, there's a lot more where that came from, and what you're listening to is really an instrumental mix. That isn't even the final mix, so there's a couple things that still need to be done. So there are going to be a little bit of changes, a little bit of polishing here and there to make it a pure diamond at the end of all of it. That being said, I hope you guys have had a terrific week, and there will be more coming. I also want to mention that there is another channel that I operate alongside Homerik. So Homerik has been, my baby ever since 2014, but I've recently begun a channel with my buddy Jason Stallworth, the guitarist that you heard on the track, where we talk about music production, studio construction, mindset, all that stuff for metal musicians. It's called Metal Mastermind. Give it a look. It's a really, really wonderful collaboration where there's a lot of meat and potatoes into everything that we're doing. So you can find it on metalmastermind.com, and you can also check it out on YouTube. We have a free PDF booklet, so if you're looking to build your own studio, or you're trying to get back into things, or you have an existing setup and you want to sort of improve that PDF will help you to sort of figure out where you need to go in your direction. So hopefully that's informative to you, and I hope you choose to join us on Metal Mastermind as well as staying here with me on Homerik. That being said, there's going to be more coming your way, guys. I wanted to give you a quick update today. Facebook Live seems to be a really great way for me to communicate with you. So if you guys are really enjoying this, please let me know. And please always share your feedback. I'd love to know. You guys are involved in this now, and I want you to be more involved with this. So I will be sharing more music as we go further, and you will be able to hear more of the album along with some commentary and dialogue about it. So have a great day. Let me know your thoughts, and I will see you absolutely next week. Make sure you also check out Saturday. We have a brand new video coming out on the Homerik channel describing what is cinematic metal. And I'm going to give you everything that you need to know about it. And it's a really, really fun video, so be on the lookout. All right, guys, that's all for today. Ciao.